morning. I'm Mari, and I want to tell you a little bit about something that happened this morning. I was reading an email from my friend Cora Lee in Spain, and she told me she had just watched my last video and that something very similar had happened to her in Spain with a group of about 80 people. She was feeling that sort of spontaneity or just very personal feeling of responding to a group that was there to hear about A Course of Love. And it was just so wonderful to hear this from a sister across the world. And I had used a word, and I don't know if it was in that video now, I can't remember, or I think it must have been because she repeated it back to me, the word insight. And she said, maybe that's what we are. We are insighters. And so I looked it up because I thought, well, I wonder if that means, something different than I think it does. And it's really a very simple meaning, which is basically to spur to action or stirring up and urging on. So I guess I wouldn't necessarily mind being an insider in that way. And to that end, I'm going to share a tiny section of the Way of Mary. And I'm sharing this because there's something very essential in it that I want us all to remember as we let ourselves be urged on into this new time. And it has to do with the unraveling of the old. Now, in this Way of Mary, it's a dialogue, and she addresses me. So if you find that funny when you hear it, that's why. Oh, sorry, I had to find my place. You are almost ready, my daughter, almost ready to give up your desire to see more clearly and know more precisely than the new will allow. Almost. And it is because you are almost ready that you can receive for the almost ready sisters and brothers with whom you abide. It is perfect. All is perfect just the way it is. Continue to trust what is coming in, my daughter, as you always do, even when you think you doubt or do not understand. This is the way that is coming to be so that signs and wonders can lead the way without being understood. This is the way of love. Who can understand it? This is the way of creation. Who can take uncertainty from it? Do not look backwards at the construction that made you feel certain in an uncertain world. Look forward with love. So that's the call. To look forward to love. To let go of the feeling that we have to have certainties and answers. To find our way into the new by letting them go. So we'll talk more of that. And I invite you all, I incite you to answer this call to the new.